Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are going to be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Mcfarlane Mr. Freeze. Now this, I am happy. Finally got my hands on it. Happened to walk into a Books A Million here in my hometown here, and it was there. And they actually had tons of them. So they had all kinds. Like I said before, they had a wave. They had the Beast Boy wave. They had, all of them, which I was very surprised because usually they don't have much. And if they do, it's like old Mcfarlane figures, old Batmans and stuff that nobody wants. But I was glad. Oh, and a lot of penguins. They usually have a lot of the penguins that, peg warmer, tons of them. But this time they had a whole bunch of them. So I ended up picking up multiple. And this is one of them, Mr. Freeze. Huge fan of the 66 Batman series when I was a kid. I wasn't obviously not there for the original showings, but growing up in the late 70s and early 80s, there was a rerun, especially in Puerto Rico. They had many reruns constantly of Batman. 4 o'clock every afternoon. I didn't miss it. Pretty much watch all the episodes. But without further ado, we are going to be opening up Mr. Freeze here, and I will be right back. All right, this is exciting. I am digging this figure. Let's get the accessories out of the way. Of course, boop. Standard there, trading card there, nice little artist rendition of them. I wish they would have done at least the inside, the same color, but I dig it. Little information there on Mr. Freeze. Pause it now if you want to read it. Let's get rid of that out of the way, and let's look at his gun. It's Freeze gun. Does it come out? Oh, I guess not. Oh, I don't want to break it. Almost broke it. Guess it does not come out. Or if I do, no. Nope, don't think it does. I ain't even going to risk it. I'll look around, see if it does come out, but I don't think it comes off. But I guess After Effect, I wish it would have come off. Would have been great for poses before and after. But nice little gun, the details. Again, the details on it's truly incredible. The paint knobs are pretty good. Yeah, there from the paint there. But other than that, this ray gun or freeze gun, it has a little weight to it too. Onto the figure. This is when I think about Freeze and Batman from the 60s, this is the Mr. Freeze. This is the one. It has a little weight to it too. A little detail on the tanks there. I like how it has a little frost effect on the tanks there. A little battle damage there on the side. But the paint on the figure itself, on the uniform, top notch. They did a good job overall. Yeah. Oh, it is a little bendy there. Yeah. And the dome there does come off. We'll take a look closer at Arnold here. It does remind me of Arnold. That's that little Arnold look. Yeah, it sure does. Ever since that Batman movie, Batman Forever, I associate Arnold Schwarzenegger with Mr. Freeze, so wish they would bring him back in some capacity to any of these gun universe now. But yeah, or I wish Mcfarlane, since they're in they're doing all these movie figures and Batmans and Kristen Bale, that they do all the versions of Batman and the villains from even from those terrible movies, Batman and Robin. But yeah, this the head sculpt. It is the glasses there. They did not mess up at all. You can see the detail in the cheeks there and the chin, and it has some pretty good. Not that we'll be using it much, but it does have some good articulation, and even you can keep it down. Yeah, that's. Let me put this on there. It looks great with it. Yeah, you can actually do your head movements inside and put it back on, and if you're in photography, it'll come in handy. On to the rest of the oh yeah, look, this is what I like. I also have the other figure that I unboxed recently where the pads are actually attached to the arm, so, and they're rubber, so they kind of move, so it doesn't hinder when you do that. So it's pretty good if you get some good movement, and of course it does also go around because the pad itself is going with the arm and not attached to the shoulder, the shoulder up here of the body. And yeah, it's some pretty decent articulation considering how heavy and how big this body part here, and of course it goes around. This is pretty good. The small diaper, so it's actually pretty good. Oh yeah, this is I am glad I picked them up. I've actually wanted to get my hands on that gold label one, but I like this one better. In my opinion, I think this is better. It's plain. I am not too fond of all the colors or different colors of the other one. Plus, I'm not too familiar with what particular comic or whatever source material that came from, but this is the Mr. Freeze that I'm used to growing up. So double jointed pin knees, but again, I'm always happy when the pins actually match and not have two different color pins going through. The gauntlet, yeah, actually the arms are pinless, so yeah, pinless. I'm sure they meant to have double, but because of the gauntlet here or in the forearm, you don't get much of it, so it almost feels like it's single, even though you can tell it's a double. That's fine. It won't bother me too much. And I like the little moon boots there, little snow boots. Yeah, this is truly a good figure. I mean, I'm glad that they different color there matches the bottom. Nice little overlay there. I mean, the paint apps on this, I don't know if you guys see that. It's nicely done. I even like the. I think this was a little scratch there, but hey, it still doesn't look bad. Little. I'll chuck it up to battle damage there. Yeah, let's see how he matches up next to let's have with a gun there. Now the grip, it is a little tight, so I have to open up the arm a little bit. There. Yeah, there it is, and then you can do your movement there with the hand. Yeah. So there you have it, guys. There's Mr. Freeze. This is easily a 9 out of 10. It's up there. And this is actually gonna look good. Now, which Batman should I? Man, I just got so many. Let's see. See what it looks like next to a few Batmans there, and help me make a decision as to how am I gonna display him on the shelf there. Let me get some of those. All right, here's Mr. Freeze next to a couple of Batmans. The Three Jokers Batman, I think he looks pretty good next to him, but ultimately I think he will look much better next to the Hush Batman with the gray and blue suit. Kind of reminds me of those series back from the day. And there you have it, guys. Another figure, another unboxing. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Please subscribe, support the channel, hit the comments, hit the like button so I can continue to provide content. Tell me what you think of this Mr. Freeze. Are you satisfied if you have it with this one? Or do you believe that the gold label version is much better? Other than that, for the next time, I'll see you and take care of each other. Peace.